Okay, yes, I'm back. And yes, I'm still working from home because that's what I do. The fact of the matter is, I'm not out here exploiting myself. I'm not showing off my body. I'm not trying to do anything derogatory in order for me to get the wrong attention, unlike many others. I'm not knocking nobody's style because I'm just going to be me. But I got some messages from a few friends that were inquiring exactly what it is that I do when I go out and I meet new people. So I just want to go ahead and let you know that every time I'm out, I'm never out without coffee. People are out, they drinking coffee, so why not share my coffee? So, for instance, I went into a Target and I was purchasing some towels in Target, okay? And a young lady had asked me some questions about the towels that I was purchasing. And she says, do you, she asked me, she says, were those towels on sale? And I said, no, not these towels, but there were some that were on sale. And so she says, oh, okay. And so since she asked me a question, I felt that it was only fair that I responded with a question as well. I'm sorry, I'm looking for my other coffee. So I felt that it was only fair that I responded with a question as well. And so what I asked her, I said, do you or anybody you know drink coffee or tea, at least occasionally? And she says, yes, I drink coffee every single day. As a matter of fact, my coffee is outside in the car now. And I said, that's funny. How do you drink your coffee, black or cream and sugar? And she says, I drink it with cream and sugar. I have to have my cream and sugar. And I said, well, I understand because I drink mine with French vanilla. I love French vanilla. And so I then asked her, I said, where do you usually get your coffee from? And she said, Starbucks. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, I have a couple of friends that go to Starbucks for coffee. They're really expensive. She said, I know. I said, I'm going to ask you one more question, and I'm sure I already know the answer to it. But when was the last time Starbucks sent you a check for drinking their coffee? And she looked at me and said, never. I said, wow. Well, I would like to introduce you to the coffee that pays. And she says, the coffee that pays? I said, yes. I want you to try this coffee out. I only want to ask you two things once you've tried it. How did the coffee taste and how did the coffee make you feel? She says, I can do that. I said, well, what I like to do is get your phone number so that I can call you just to check with you and ask you those two questions. Without a problem, she gave me her phone number. I gave her the coffee. We're still standing in line and we're having a conversation. And so another young lady walked up that was with her. I had no idea they were together. And so she was telling the other lady, well, this lady just gave me some coffee that pays. And the lady said, coffee that pays? Well, I want some too. So the lady got ready to give her one of her samples. And I said, no, I have some for you too. I gave her two samples as well. Because, of course, if you're going out and you're trying to build a business, you should never be out without coffee. That's one great rule that you should follow. So, of course, I gave the other lady two samples as well. And so we're just standing in line. We're having a coffee conversation. We just talked about a bunch of stuff. And I got both of their numbers. And, of course, this is on a Saturday, okay? So there was another young lady that was standing in line with us. It was a black woman. The two first women, they were two white women. I have no discrimination issues at all. So people are people. I love them all no matter what. And so the black lady that was standing behind us, she's looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, no, she didn't just get these two white women something and didn't give me nothing. So, of course, what did I do? I gave her some coffee, too. So, of course, like I said, we're just standing there having a whole coffee conversation. I got my stuff ranged up, said goodbye to the ladies, and I went on about my business. This is on a Saturday. Monday morning, I received a phone call from Madeline, and the other young lady's name is Deborah. And they're like, hello, may I speak to Miss Nona? I said, this is she. Miss Nona, oh my God, that coffee was so awesome. It was so awesome. How can we get some more? I said, well, that's not a problem. Where are you guys located? And at the time, I was in Cherville at the Target. And when I first met them. And so she's like, oh, we live in Portage, Indiana. I said, okay. Well, that was like an hour and 30 minutes away from where I was. And so I asked her, I said, well, how much coffee do you need? And she put me on hold and she says, we need 8 boxes. Now, of course, my antennas went right up, and I'm like, 8 boxes? Okay, that's fine. How soon do you need it? She says, well, preferably today, because, again, they could have gone on my website and ordered it as well, but because I had that available, it was not a problem. So I told them to go ahead and text me the address, and of course I went out there to give them their coffee, and it was a wonderful opportunity for me just from sharing 2 cups of coffee. Okay, that two cups of coffee, an easy $280 just from 2 cups of coffee, guys. It's simple. All I did was share the product. The product sells itself. The easiest $280 that I could have made that day. So when I'm out, I always have the product, and you always want to follow up unless they contact you and let you know how they love the coffee. But you always want to have the product available. And when you don't have it available, be prepared to direct them to your website. This product is so wonderful. But to cap that all off, okay, Deborah is now one of the distributors that is on my team, as well as her son Jacob, okay? And they're doing this business now from Portage, Indiana. I don't live in Portage. I only went out there the one time because I supplied them with coffee. But this is how the business grows. It continues to grow. It continues to grow. And it's just from sharing coffee. Everybody knows at least one person or two that drinks coffee. And if you're sharing this product with everybody every time you're going out, I guarantee you, if you never plant a seed, you can't expect a harvest. I'm only telling you because I'm working from home every single day. I'm able to be at home with my kids every single day. And so can you. I encourage you to try the product out for yourself. Order a box of 2 for yourself. Go to www.godsgrace1 at myorganogold.com. Order a box. Try it out. If you like it, buy some more. If you really like it, share it. If nothing else, partner up with me. I would love to be able to work with you. Have a great day.